ready? All right. So look, first of all, this is pretty cool to have some young women in the studio today. We are back with Real Talk with Reese. No Static Radio. Y'all miss me? I know y'all do. I know y'all do. But I miss y'all too. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been traveling, just doing so many different events and some major stuff has been happening. Some great stuff. Some stuff that I'm making great because it wasn't that great, but I made it great because I had no choice. And we're gonna jump right into the topic. It is Real Talk with Reese, and we're gonna be real today, okay? So I do not the special guest. Guess who the special guest is today, y'all? It's me. So hey, listen. First of all, we have to shout out the owner of the radio station, Marie, had a big 50th birthday celebration. It was so fun. I had a great time. So everybody give a shout out to Marie. Tell her happy birthday. If you haven't already told her happy birthday, make sure you do. It was such a beautiful evening. We had a great time. A lot of people from the station came. Our friends and family. We turned up for real. We made sure that Marie knew we loved her that night. It was all kind of stuff going on. Carly, fall in love with Carly, did the splits. It was all kind of stuff. We was like, okay, but Marie was absolutely stunning. She was beautiful and very surprised. And so, happy birthday to her. Definitely got to give a shout out to the owner and the vibe of No Static Radio, Marie. Happy birthday. Love you, girl. Um, Next thing we're going to talk about is the fact that the BET Awards happened. So, I manage one of the most amazing comedians in the world, right? And that is CJ Star. And she also has an event tomorrow, but let me tell you, she was able to go to the BET Awards in LA, and that was super amazing. Like, that's why I say you get with the right team and you get to the right places. And so I wanted to go with her, but that's when you have to make the right decisions, right? I was nominated for the Who's Who Black Excellent of Cleveland. So pat myself on the back. I'm using my long arms as my cigar connoisseur boss. Donnie always tells me I have long arms. So I'm using my long arms to pat myself on the back. Y'all, so it was super amazing. Y'all, you have to see this. Like, I wish I could show y'all this book and go through it. This was a super phenomenal event. And I could not believe that, I was actually part of this event. You put your work in, you, as an entrepreneur, as a mother, as having a corporate job, and just doing the many things that you do. When you do it from being passionate about it, which is what I do it because it's my purpose. I'm living in my purpose. I love it. But it's a lot of work, y'all. And when you're constantly doing that and you get to be acknowledged by the city that you're putting the work in and giving back to, and you get to be a who's who in Black Excellent in Cleveland, man, it felt really awesome. And I definitely got to give a lot of love to my mommy because she flew in all the way from Atlanta just to come and celebrate with me. So thank you, Mom. Man, I don't know what I would do without her. I'd be a whole mess. I'll tell you that right now. But thank you, Mom, for coming and everybody supporting me. And it's definitely a shout out to Milan, the artist who put. I get emotional. I'm emotional. I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me keep it 100 with y'all. This gonna be it could be an emotional show. I'm gonna try to stay real positive. You out here with me?
Yeah, for a minute.
Oh, okay. I was excited.
Congratulations, though.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. Yes. You can be among all these amazing people. Cleveland has amazing people, amazing Black excellence in this city. There's so many phenomenal people here who do so many phenomenal things in the city, and so just to be a part of that was great. But also, I was saying that Milan, the artist, had put together a luncheon prior to that event. So I want to definitely give her a shout out and say thank you because that was a whole emotional thing. I coming in, I'm ready to turn up, and then here she is gonna make everybody go around the room and say all these things about me. It turned to a whole little crying fest. It was cool though, and my kids, I love them, so I got to shout them out. They showed up, and everybody that showed up to that, I really appreciate that. My father-in-law, I love you. You showed up for me, and that, well, that means a lot to me. and also to my sister Shonda and B, and definitely Black Swan, man. Y'all had a rough week, okay, since last Thursday. Oh, here we go. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry, y'all. But just know that it's gonna be happy tears. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna start off with words have power. And words truly have power. And you got to be careful because I speak this. Y'all know that. I teach y'all. I teach this. I tell y'all that words have power. I'm telling y'all that when you put out this energy, you getting it back. It's law of attraction. And I did it to myself. And I have been telling y'all how, my career has really blown up managing CJ Star, Milana Artist, my own Love Yourself production with my candles, and then the Comedy Mafia. Shout out to the Comedy Mafia, Trey and Keith Silly, man. My team is super strong, but we have been busy, we've been growing, and I keep saying, I've been saying for at least the last year, over and over again, if I had more time, I'd be straight to the millions. I can get my millions a lot faster if I had more time. I'm tired of working during the day. It's holding me back, but I only got 2 more years to retire. Y'all hear that? Two years, right? And so I'm gonna hit that number because it's a big deal if you don't hit that number. I'm teaching y'all that for people who don't know about corporate. You have to hit a certain number to retire. Okay? So if you don't hit that number, you work for a long time and you don't necessarily reap the true all the benefits, right? Because you have to hit that number to retire, at least at AT&T. So I've been an engineer at AT&T for 23 years. I just hit my 23 years in April. And then on Thursday, I did not want to do this. On Thursday, I got a call, and I was like, I'm a super energetic person. Like, it's so crazy. It's a blessing and a curse, but more of a blessing. And I know you know that, Marie, when you have that spiritual intuition. And we just say I could not sleep, y'all. And I woke up Thursday morning and my manager was on vacation. He called me and told me I ain't have no job no more.
Shut your mouth.
So I didn't hit that magic number. And so
you got it, though.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
But it's real talk with Reese, and I gotta be real about it.
Yeah.
I'm about to show y'all. I'm gonna turn this into a positive thing, but it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because I worked really hard. I did a lot of great things, and it paid a lot of bills. And so I have to look at it positively. But guess what, y'all? I spoke that into existence. Yeah, I did a lot for the community, and I think one of the things that really would hurt is I take the community stuff that I do seriously. And so I'll work my magic, and anywhere I'm at, I'm gonna find a way to get us support. So I was the president of Women AT&T for 2 years, and 10 years, not 2, 10 years straight. And I only became the president because I wanted to make sure that they give all this money out of AT&T, but they don't give a gosh darn about us. So I became the president out of all these people. As a minority, it was a big deal, so that I was in control of where our money went to the community. And so I also became the ambassador for DECA. And DECA is a big program, a marketing thing, and I mentored at Cleveland Heights and Akron North. Oh, y'all, I was really trying not to do this, but I did that for 5 years, and I love those kids. And I did that, so all the money, I got to pick where the money went. So that's really the heartbreaking part. It's just hoping and praying that somebody comes in that cares, because nobody really does. They don't just keep it 100 because I can now,
Right.
It's a corporate company. They don't give a gosh darn about
They
us.
sure don't. That's why I said the 2-week thing is overrated.
I literally made sure that that was extra work on me. I was an engineer. Engineer is hard, but in order to be the ambassador and to be the president of Women's AT&T, that stuff you had to do on your own time. All the stuff I did in the community, all the different things I did was my own time, and I did it because I gave out a scholarship every year $10,000 to Cleveland Heights high school students, and it meant so much to them.
Yeah.
And entrepreneur, and so a lot of the heartbreak is, first of all, I was in shock. Like, y'all got me messed up. Y'all just call me and tell me I'm about to get up. If we come around to the positive part, y'all. But that I don't have a job, and I didn't see it coming. And it's like, I realized that, number one, I've been waiting for that day, though.
Yeah,
I've been waiting to be free. So what you gonna do? Fight or run, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, it was just shocking because I didn't feel it coming. Just like after a divorce of 27 years, didn't feel it coming. I think the trigger came back that I didn't think was gonna happen. Like, here we go again with the bullshit. Like, but guess what? I can't blame nobody but me because I have control over my life. I have control over, I believe, and I know if I wanted to be there, I would have still been there. Had I not had this strong mindset that it's my time.
Yeah.
I got to take this. I'm magical things are happening. We got a tour coming up. Yeah. I got so many great things coming up. I got so many things for the radio show. I used to be like, I want to spend more time with the radio, more time putting the energy into me, and it happened. So guess what? You got to be careful. It was a big thing. I am not. It looked like I'm sad. It was unexpected. It was unexpected. Yeah. But the beauty of it is, I'm free now, y'all.
And you were prepared. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was
prepared.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
No, you were prepared. You started building up for everything.
I am prepared. Yeah. I am prepared. It was just a shock. And really, honestly, the biggest things are the things that you put in place, and you know once you leave. I'm sorry. It's a lot of us that work for AT&T, us, minorities, and I'm gonna keep the 100. It was hard to just get us to participate in stuff. So my heartbreak is more of losing and hoping that all those things that I put that forced AT&T to put their money into our black schools still continues to go on. And shout out to Sarah at Cleveland Heights. She is the most amazing teacher. I love you, Sarah, and I'll still volunteer and I'll still do that.
That's what I was going to say. You've already built those relationships that you can continue forward.
I did. It's the money though.
Yeah.
But God will bless me with my millions, and I get back to y'all on my own. Right. When I get here. So I want to talk to you guys about that. Like, that's what the show was. I was like, look, first of all, mental health. Let me tell you this too, how the universe works and how you know alignment is real. First of all, on Thursday, I lose the job, right? On Monday, I'm getting an award for Who's Who of Black Excellence in Cleveland. You think that that's not God? You think that what God's saying, look, you about to leave that, but I'm trying to let you know who you are because on Monday morning, I'm going to show you that you're Black Excellence and you don't need that. That's so much of an alignment thing. I also, if you guys saw, I did some filming with Lee Johnson.
Shout out to Lee.
Lee, you know, Lee is the bomb, right? He the man. He is really good. He does a lot everywhere. I don't want to mess up where he at, but I think he at Kent, and I don't want to mess it up if he isn't.
With Fred,
he's at Kent. He does stuff for National Geographic. He does stuff for a lot of people in the city, big stuff. And he called me on Friday, out of the blue, y'all, and said, I want to do some filming with you. I've known Lee from a project that I did a couple of years ago, empowerment project, and he told me then, and I, how great his work was, and I saw it. But at the time, I was like, shoot, I can't afford Lee, and I was busy. Honestly, it was more of that. And then you lose your job on Thursday, you get a call on Friday, like, hey, I want to do some filming for you, and we went out and made a whole phenomenal little small kind of like commercial. And so I get up on Saturday morning and I'm filming my takeover of Cleveland just like that. Like, you can't make that up. I literally stopped something on Thursday and then have all these major opportunities. I have an opportunity coming up to work with, to be on the board with the mental health program here. And so, we have a caller. We got a caller online. Real Talk with Reese. What's up? Who's calling in?
What's going on in hashtag?
Hashtag one of my favorite people. Hey.
I just want to tell you I'm proud that you keep going, keep leveling up, keep staying humble and faithful and prayerful. And I see you at the top.
Oh, thank you. You are one of the people that I know I'm gonna always be good because you're such a phenomenal person, and God definitely put you in my life to connect and network, and we going to the top together. So that means a lot. I appreciate you calling in, y'all. Hashtag is super awesome. Hey, we got some interns in here. You probably teaching them because you know you over at the Ohio Broadcast School teaching. And
Yeah,
they're from the city of
I don't
Cleveland.
work there no more.
Oh, they from city of Cleveland. My bad. See, I'm just talking about something I don't know. But anyway, but yes, hashtag thank you. I appreciate you. Let's do lunch. I'm free now. We're gonna do lunch this week, next week, whenever. Just call me. I'm available.
All right, that'll work.
All right, thanks, Lil. Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Reese, I just want you to take a moment because I just want you to put this moment in reverse for you just to continue to open up the doors as you've already walked through and to open up some more. So I just want to take this moment in time, me and you together, for you to officially close the door on AT&T. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah, the door is closed.
Yeah.
The door is closed.
Peace.
Peace. See y'all. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate that. So, and that's what, I may be emotional over it, but that's one of the mental health things because I know I'm good. I know this is a positive thing. I get to be free. I'm definitely gonna be okay. Because like you said, I'm prepared, and hustling is in my veins, like it's in my blood. So I already have made some great decisions to allow me to have the freedom to be able to take care of my household. And I'm excited, y'all. I really am excited because, like, the thing about it is, you like mentally, y'all know me. I'm like always positive vibes, full of energy. Let's go. We got to take over the world. Let's do this. And I always do it. And then all of a sudden, had to be still. I was just sitting there like, it wasn't the fact that I didn't think, oh, what you gonna do? Because I already know what I'm doing. I'm already doing it. But you had that crutch.
Yeah.
It was a crutch of having that extra income, and now I got to make it happen. So I probably told you a year ago I had got an opportunity to have my stores in the Candle and the stores down south. And guess what, y'all? It's still there. Thank God. And then the comedy thing came on, and it took a life of its own, and it's really doing great. And Milan is doing great. And Black Swan, shout out to Black Swan. She's also someone that I'm managing. She has a poetry book coming out. And all of that was going on, and of course I make my candles right here. Love yourself 111.com. The most amazing positive energy, all natural candles in the United States of America and beyond. I still make my candles. I still have customers, but I know you can see it because everybody used to be like, every day y'all saw the candle, right? And so I did slow down on that. So now, with the help of my sister Shonda, she's obsessed with bling. That's her business.
Okay.
She is helping me revamping the whole line.
Okay.
So that I can have it. I wanted the A1. One of the things that I hesitated about putting it in the store was because I wanted the perfect packaging and all of that. So now I have the time. So
look out for that. Commercial, right?
Yes, I have a commercial. Yeah. And look, Marie, I'm telling y'all, this is how God works in alignment in the universe. I did not really drop that commercial for real. Okay. Right? And I put all that effort to the commercial to bomb. And now I'll be dropping the commercial and just at the time. It's always time, and time is everything. The commercial's gonna drop right when the new line comes out, and then Marie gonna film my next commercial. But yes, I'm super excited about that, and just being able to have my candles in all the stores all over the world. My friend Tiffany called me, and she didn't even know that what was going on with my job. She called me Friday and was like, "Can you meet me at the Touch for lunch?" And I was like, "Yep," because I was still on the clock, but don't care. So I was like, sure will, be right there. And she was like, I just want to know. She was like, I had this dream, and I woke up, and I was just like, why Tanya's candles not in Target and Walgreens and all the big time stores and Walmart? And she gave me this story, and I just looked at it, and I said, that's crazy that you called me with that. And I told her what was going on, and right then and there, she offered me a position that we're going to be meeting at Wednesday to help with mental health. Oh, and you know that's my passion. Right. So, and I was going to talk to you about that because they want to do some stuff here at the radio station. I'll know more after the meeting. But yeah, so everything is just truly alignment. I'm definitely excited about this part of my journey that I've already started, but now I get to go far for myself, which is what I want to do. And that's always, everybody is not built for entrepreneurship. I say it all the time. I don't want everybody to feel like I think you got to be an entrepreneur. You got to be what you are. But my purpose, what I was put on earth to do, was to be an entrepreneur. We got a caller on the line. Who's calling in? Real Talk with Reese.
Hello, this is Milan the artist. This is your artist. Hey, girl.
Milan, the hottest artist out in these streets.
I just want to say I love you. We love you. Stacy, CJ, everybody. I'm speaking on behalf of everybody. You're the most positive person on earth. They do not deserve you. We got your back. We got you. You just so beautiful. Everything about you from your head to your toe. Okay? So we support you. Everybody do. Just stay positive because you are that. So just keep your head up and we got you.
Thank you, girl. Love you. Great job last night at your event. It was really good.
Oh my gosh. Really Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way showing support. Shout out to Stacey. So we love you and keep it up.
Thank you. Love you too, girl. Yes, and so Milan will be, while you're on here, if you don't know who Milan is, I don't know why you don't know, but her name is Milan the artist. Just the way, one word. You can find her on IG. You can find her all over the city. She got an event all the time. And she is a phenomenal. I'm super blessed. That's why I said, I know I'm cool. I got the hottest artist out here. Like, not even just being hyping nobody up. Like, she's super talented. CJ is super talented. The Tania and Mafia is super talented. I got my partner, Stacy. We got No Limits. She's phenomenal and super talented. So, we got a lot going on. But Milan will be in Atlanta, and this girl worked hard. Like, this is why God was like, you don't have no time for no job because your artist is blowing up. She got an event on the 15th, the 16th, and the 17th in Atlanta. And I don't know if you want to know where these events are. Check her page out. It's about to be fire. We're taking over Atlanta. The great thing about it is the Comedy Mafia will also be there, and they're performing on the 15th in Atlanta. So Atlanta, we be there in July. We were coming to take over. Cleveland is coming to take over Atlanta. We on our way. So I'm proud of you, Milan, and we just gonna keep doing what we do. And thank you for all the love. That your luncheon that you did for me, you just don't know how much that meant to me. And for all the people that didn't show up, I'm mad at y'all, but that's okay. I'm not mad at y'all. I'm never mad at nobody. Everybody busy. I'm probably one of the busiest people in the world, so I understand it. But that was truly very nice for you to take the time out to do something nice for me. So I appreciate it. I'll probably see you later. I'm out in these streets trying to keep this energy going. And y'all, so speaking of that, we gotta talk about this gosh darn fake fall. Ooh, they so fake. Like, oh my gosh, y'all.
I'm sick with it. Like,
first of all, do they think we retarded out in these streets?
They really think
like
our heads rolling down.
No, they think we retarded. And and for all of y'all gotta wake up. Who really believe that this came from over at Canada? Like, who really believe that?
Right.
Y'all believe that? Y'all, for real, y'all gotta wake up. If you really believe that, I'm asking you to start doing some inner soul searching. Seriously, because you cannot let people just tell you anything that's retarded, y'all. It is definitely nothing from Canada because it was in New York 2 months ago. It's in Michigan, in Indiana,
all over.
It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Y'all, come on. Just say you doing something to us, and we just gonna have to pray that we cool. Like, that's it.
Yeah, just like with COVID.
Just with the COVID, and everybody was like mad at me when COVID was going on, and I was just like, I'm not putting it in my. I wish I would get the vaccine. I'm not mad at nobody that did,
Yeah.
but I wasn't doing it because it didn't make sense. None of that makes sense. Y'all ain't never. You can't cure the common cold. You can't cure a flu, and y'all want me to take something that y'all forcing on us. That y'all really, whenever they want you to do something that hard and then they gonna pay you to do it, it's crazy.
Yeah, and then we almost all start Solomon here because of that shot.
Exactly. You know how many people have the side effects and are dying from that? That's really sad. But anyway, so y'all now everybody like listening is a little late now for all the people. But if y'all did take it, y'all should take y'all vitamins and get that out y'all system. But anyway, I digress. Shot. Ooh, it's a lot of people. Y'all, I see a lot of my friends on here, but I can't. Y'all, even over my glasses, I still can't see y'all name over here. I think I saw Brother Insight on here. I see my sister. I see Lewis. I see a lot of y'all. Anyway, I love y'all. Hey, thanks for joining, tapping in. But I just want to let y'all. I want to give y'all a few tips. Now I want to give you an example of what's going on. First of all, I want to make sure y'all know I'm straight. I know a lot of people like your energy been low. It was y'all gotta give me a minute. Give a sister a minute. Like y'all want me to be on 10 all the time. I had to digest this for a second, and it wasn't a negative thing. It was just like, okay, I gotta boss up. I gotta hold. Okay, caller, who's calling in? You on with Real Talk with Reese?
What's up? What's up? No limits, baby.
No limits in the building.
Hey, boo.
Hey, my partner invite.
I got one question for you, Miss Ma'am.
Yes.
What do you have on? Because it was fire.
Oh, bro, let me show you. I know. Look, you know how you this morning it was a struggle. Like I was like, I gotta get up. I just trying to get my energy together, and I could not find it. And I was like, I want to look nice and whatever. And thank you, girl. I wore this on the twins' 18th, 19th birthday. They had something, and I just now found it again. They took 21, so it's a couple years since I wore this back out here. So now I feel like I got somewhere to go. I'm had to get in these streets. What you doing today, girl? I thought I was gonna have to babysit, but I don't now. What up, CJ Star? I love you too, girl. So what you so yeah, I gotta just tell y'all, my partner right here, Stacy, No Limits, we got some great events coming up, and we've been working really hard, and we work hard together. And she'll tell you, I am like the manifest. Keep your energy up. My poor partner ain't even know what to do with me. She was just like, you want to go outside? You want to like? She didn't know what to do because my energy was low, and I had to tell her like, just give me a minute. I promise I'll be back. And it's friends like her that makes everything all better. That like really love on you and just like keep you going because with these events we have on, they don't stop. And speaking of, we have the BBW car wash.
Yes.
July 30th.
Yes.
That thing about to be the whole movement
Yeah.
in Cleveland, right? Yes, Maria's coming, y'all. Maria's on site. I'm gonna be. That's right. I would be honest with y'all. If I'm putting on a bikini, absolutely not. However, my partner is, and that's all y'all need, though. No, we gonna be cute. She enough. She is enough. Y'all ever seen Stacy? She enough. But no, it's gonna be some really beautiful girls out. We really doing this for our charity. So just so y'all know, we have a self-love camp, and we're launching it. And the proceeds are we're donating to the self-love camp that we have. We also have tell them about Walt's charity that we're donating to.
So we have a charity that some of our proceeds are going to from the golf tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. It's Mr. Walt Patton's youth organization. It's called Create Art, Not Fight. So y'all gotta check my page out because I put a video up about him. I put a bio up about how not only this but how he got started with this organization. So he's really dope. Y'all gotta tap into Walt Patton. He's the creator of Ghetto Therapy. He's doing big things for our city. And I think he just got another award from the NAACP, or it's coming up an award ceremony, or 15, coming up on 15. But that he can't make it to the golf tournament because he got this award ceremony that day. But we're going to present an official check in front of those babies, and we just going to be kicking and trying to and working and collaborating. That's what it's all about. All these on each other, and everybody helping each other out. That's what I believe in.
And that's what I say. The best thing about having more time is that my passion and my purpose. That's why I'm a purpose coach. Is the community, and so I love giving back to the community, and I love the youth. And so our golf tournament, and people always be like, Stacy and Reese, they a vibe, there it is, that. But it's so much more to us. We can't help that we big delicious, y'all. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. Like that's what God gave us, and we got to work with it, okay? But it's way more than that, and most people that know us know that. But you have some people that want to put you in a category. We have the golf tournament coming up. That's July 15th, and it is about to be fire. Like, I love us and our people getting out and doing things different. And the biggest business deals are made on the golf course. Y'all better tap into this, okay? Yes. Yeah, so we also have vendors that are going to be out there. It's going to be so fire, man. And then I think Prolific Proposals just joined. Before I forget, I want to give her a shout out. I think it's July 23rd. She's having an opening because she texted me this morning and asked me to have my candles there, and I'm absolutely going to support her. She is a beautiful lady, young lady, y'all, and she's opening up a event center. So y'all will see that on my page because I'm gonna repost it and I'll be there. But congratulations to you, a young black girl out here doing that black girl magic and opening up her business, Prolific Proposals, y'all. So look out for that. But yeah, the golf tournament, July 15th, y'all gotta come out, man. It's gonna be so fire. We got so many dope people come out there. We got Industry Energy. Y'all know his podcast. Everybody know Industry Energy. With Mike, he's got a team he put together with some fire people around the city. So he's coming out. We got DJ Jack C. He talking about he gonna do something. We don't know what Jack gonna do. I told him you cannot DJ. You gotta actually pick up a golf club. But he's coming out. He's got a team together. Like, we got some real people out here. Yeah, we got the Leverts coming out.
They recruit everybody. My father beat y'all. It's really like this one.
We need to get hashtag out. Hashtag, I'm going to challenge some of y'all. Hashtag call in. And that was so, I just love my hashtag. But he said, I'm going to tell him I want you to come out and get on the golf course. And everybody, like, before it sell out, we can't have all of y'all out there. But hurry up and tap in. It's going to be a great day of networking. We have JoJo's Cafe. Shout out to V. She is catering. And y'all know her food is the bomb. It's always phenomenal. And then one of the, yes, and then definitely.
That people off on the internet, we post all the time. Just keep off. You got any questions, don't fail to DM me or comment. Just tell me or anything. All right, y'all, let me make your show. I love y'all.
Yes, love you too. And shout out to Daryl Bay, because this is his thing. And he's one of my really good friends, and he's great to have on our team. So shout out to Daryl. Cannot forget to say that. But I'll see you later, girl. I'll call you when I get out of here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and so it's a lot of partnerships that are out here, y'all, that we're working with, and our focus is always like just everybody growing. Like No Static Radio, and this is what I tell y'all about networking. So I brought on a guest here, and I got to give him a shout out because he now has a show. And I brought on a guest here, and that's great. The Grapevine, my boy Michael Bradley. Shout out, congratulations. He gonna have a show here, y'all, starting on No Static Radio on Tuesday. And man, me and him, we got some great stuff that we have in the works with comedy coming up. When he came on here, I did his show, and he called me one day and was like, I'm looking for somewhere to go, man. Tell me what to do, where to go. I feel like you can direct me. And I was like, the best, No Static Radio. Like, join the best. And he is now here. But the reason why I say that is that's how we do it. Like, if I work for No Static Radio. It's my job to make sure that out in the public that I am representing No Static Radio. And you keep building. Now he's coming in. Because we all can win. It can be 1,000 hair churches. It can be 100,000 nail techs. And everybody you can do the same thing. You can have, there's a lot of black owned wineries here that are doing their thing that are like super, super great. And shout out to CJ Stark, who now has her own wine. And that's by Hudson Wines, really good friends of mine. So I want to get them a plug because I'm about to be doing 1,000 events now. Just letting you know, Steve, I will be at Hudson's Wine every other day, okay? Because I don't got nothing to do. So shout out to them though. Like, it's really good that we all work together. That's how we're all gonna win. The only way that you're gonna win in this life that we have is that you are put 100,000. I say 1,000%, but some people want to say 110. I go 1,000, but you got to go more than average. We're not built to be average. None of us. God did not create any of us to be average people. Okay, we were born from greatness, so we already have it in us. It's all up to us that we display that we put the work in, that we utilize what's inside of us. And a lot of times, why people don't know how to get to where they're going, because they don't know their purpose. Y'all just be out here like, oh, I'm gonna just try to do hair, and you don't even like doing hair. You just doing it because you think it's about money. Don't go for the money. Go for your purpose, and the money automatically don't come. I'm a witness to that. I'm telling you right now. Like, if you need help with that, call me. But I'm telling you, what you have to do in order to be successful is 1,000% believe in yourself. And you can't just believe. You can't be laying there like, I just know I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna just be so good. Now, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work in. Like, you gotta go super, super hard to see the fruits of your labor. And you're gonna have obstacles. You can, but one thing that you can't destroy, they can come take your house from you. Somebody can crash your car, you can lose your car. You can, you know what I'm saying, you can lose your hair. You can do, it's all kind of stuff that can happen to you, right? But what they can't, nobody can do, nobody has the ability to destroy your passion. Because that's something that's on the inside. So if you stay passionate, if you stay coming from love, because y'all know I say, you know, my company is called Love Yourself Productions, and I'm all about love yourself. If you lead with love in any and every single thing that you do, you can't lose. But you got to start with love, and the first thing you got to do is start with loving yourself. You're going to be 100% totally successful. So, one of the examples that I use, because I love diamonds, and y'all know I'm like the bling queen. I always have diamonds everywhere. I'm like, everybody knows that. Y'all see my cup. Shout out to She's Successful Bling for making my cup, and I have 1,000 of these. But how do you think diamonds are made? And I thought about that this morning when I was praying and meditating on the show today, and you know, trying to see what direction do you want me to go in, universe? What do the people need to hear? What should I say today? And it's just popped up in my head. Diamonds just came to me because in order to make a diamond, three horrible things have to happen. Number one, it's a lot. It's a pressure. That's not a when people. It's not cliche. Pressure makes diamonds. That's true. Like when they're creating diamonds, it's a ton of pressure. They put all this pressure, and then it goes through extreme heat. I mean, it goes through extreme heat, and then next they got to keep cutting it. They make all these cuts on the diamond and cut it until it's right. So now you got pressure. You under heat, and then you getting cut up, and then what comes after that? The glory of the most perfect, brilliant, beautiful diamond. That is you. That is life. You're gonna have obstacles. You're gonna have ups. You're gonna have downs. You're gonna have times when you just can't figure it out. The key to it is you never give up. You gotta keep going, and you gotta believe that you can do it. That's the thing. I know that I'm gonna win because I know that I'm gonna win. You feel me? I know that I'm gonna be 10 times more successful than I already am. Number one, I have more time to put in it, but because I believe that when I walk across that stage, this right here was just the beginning of the energy that was put out into the universe for me to stand on stage when I get my Black Girls Rock award. When I'm standing on stage, we've been talking about that, right? So I'm speaking that into existence. That's how it starts. That's how you do things. You literally cannot get thrown off. You know, they say the devil will throw you off or bad energy. You gotta, number one, you gotta get rid of your negative friends. Is that Deidre Hope? Oh my gosh. Deidre, I love you. You know what? I miss you, Deidre. I'm coming to see you. It's no excuse. I'm coming to see my Virgo friend, my Virgo sister. I love you so, so much. That's one of the most beautiful souls in Cleveland. most of y'all gotta know Deidre Hope. I call her the Cleveland Healer, the Healer of Cleveland. She is one of those people that was a lifetime friend, but man, me and her, we make magic together. One, we both Virgos, and we're a day apart. And then two, she is just, she knows about the spirit of making it happen and about a mindset. So the way that you do things and the way that y'all win, y'all, is your mindset. How do you think? When you wake up in the morning, do you automatically wake up and be like, I don't know how to get through this day? Or do you wake up in the morning and you know that I'm going to get through this day? I write out every day. Like this morning, I wrote, oh, you know what? I wrote it. I got 1,000 notebooks. I wrote it in another notebook. But one of the things I say is the first minute that I wake up in the morning is I'm thankful and grateful for waking up this morning. And then I say I'm thankful and grateful that I had an amazing day. I don't know. I just woke up. It's 5:45 in the morning, and I've already claimed that I'm going to have the best day ever. I'm so glad that I accomplished all my goals today. I am so glad that I had the most amazing vibes. Sometimes I say I'm so glad I met this super fine man. Oh, he was fine. He was paying my bills. All of that. I might say that. I'm just saying. If you want it, you got to say it. Like, I'm just keeping it real. If you want something, you got to write all that out. You want to say, my body, I be like, thank you, my beautiful body is slimming down because y'all know I'm on this weight loss journey. I got to get this divorce weight off of me. And I was like, I write that out. However I want my day to go, I claim it the first minute that I wake up. And so I'm excited about having more time because I will say that just meditating in the morning is basic. Doing it multiple times of the day is really how you really take yourself to the next level. And I was not always doing that, and now I got all the time. I'm so excited about doing that. But you got to take your pain, you got to turn it into greatness. Because the only way y'all can lose, y'all, and the only way I would lose, the only way I could ever be destroyed is if I give up. That's it. And I ain't gonna never do that. I am never gonna give up. And so that's for any of y'all, somebody that's thinking about starting a business, somebody that's thinking like, say like someone really close to you passed away, or you having trouble in school and you just can't get the grades that you want, you're having trouble paying your bills. You gonna get through that, y'all. And sometimes you gotta be taken down because that pressure you get put up against the wall, it creates creativity inside your soul. You start getting real creative on how you're gonna pay your bills. And you would have never got that creative and came up with this side hustle if you did not have your back against the wall. So sometimes God in the universe will do that and to you to make you understand that you got something deeper inside of you, something greater inside of you, and it gotta come out. And I know that's me. And I don't like working like that, I'll be honest. But I've been like that all my life. I could be doing great, and I know that I can go harder, but I won't do it. And then something happens that something like pushes me up, and now I got no way but to find a way to make something happen. And then that's when magic happens. So I'm super excited, y'all, about this magic that I'm getting ready to have happen. I'm super excited about this journey that I'm getting ready to go on. And I am like, I got all the time in the world to make it happen and to help you make it happen and just to spread the love around the city. And I was telling you earlier, I was a little sad, and I'll tell you, I was emotional because I really like being able to have that money and give it from the corporation and give it back to the schools. But y'all think I'm not gonna still be volunteering and doing that? I'm sure, double and triple whatever I was doing. I'm about to do it on a whole nother level and have supporters to help me do that. So that's gonna be super awesome. And then one of the things that the message that came to me this morning too was that when you're being broke, when something is breaking, it's never the end, y'all. You know what that is? It's the transformation point. When something like breaks in half, right? It's now when you put it back together, you transform into something better. So my breaking point or something falling apart is nothing but transformation energy. It is now taking you to the next level. And you either gonna rejoice or you gonna embrace rejection. Are you gonna rejoice or be rejected? I don't get rejected. I don't believe in that. There's no rejection. There's something that happens and I get rejoiced from it. I get excited about it because that means something on the other side, baby. When that rain comes, that rainbow is phenomenal. That rainbow is what makes you smile. that other side is always there. You tell me one time you had a problem, you didn't get through it, and when you got through it, you was like, "Oh, I see why that happened." That's it. You gotta keep that energy, man, because you cannot remember. Nobody can destroy your passion and your love because that's inside of you. You gotta just remember that. Like you definitely got to remember, or have to remember, proper English, that that it's up to you. It's your choice. If my life is in shambles, guess what? That's my fault. There's nobody. That's not AT&T's fault. That's not the bill collector's fault. That's my fault because it's law of attraction. What am I doing to in my life that I need to reevaluate and who I have around me that's allowing this negative energy to come in? That's when you sit down, you regroup, and you change your mindset. Because when you wake up happy and you keep on that vibration, everything is vibration. Do y'all know that? Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Just that's why I say put on comedy because comedy heals. You laugh, you vibrate higher. Once you start vibrating higher, all that does is bring more things into your life. You'll see a lot more positive things come into your life. But if you wake up like, "What was me?" Guess what? You stuck. You're gonna sit right in there, and things still keep falling apart because you're not believing that you can make those changes in your life. Um, a great author and poet, George Bernard Shaw, said that greatness is a choice. It's not your destiny. So some people sit there and think, "Oh, I'm destined for greatness." That's just a cliche term. You're not destined for greatness. You made a choice to be great. When Kobe Bryant and LeBron get out there and they're doing their thing, they probably woke up with he's tall and he can do all that. But if they don't put that extra work in, y'all know Kobe was always at the basketball stadium before the game, and he already won championships, and he got to the court 2 hours minimum before the game to practice, and he already is a killer. He got out there and he did that every game. He practiced before the game. He practiced after the game. It's what you put into whatever you're doing. That's what you're gonna get out of it. It's just that simple. So I know that all these blessings are happening. Uh-oh. We have a caller on the line. You on with Real Talk with Reese. We're gonna figure out how to get you in here. We have a caller who's there.
Oh,
You there, caller?
yeah. I'm up.
Okay, you might have to call back. We had a little technical difficulty there. But one of the things I want to tell y'all, and I want everybody to say this today, I expect to win. I expect to win. That is something that you have to have down inside of you. And Deidre, I can see you wrote something, but that's so far away from me. But y'all tap in with her, whatever she is putting up, and she's phenomenal. Y'all gotta follow Deidre Hope. Um, whatever you think is how it's gonna be, I expect to win. I know I'm gonna win. I can't lose. Like that's my mindset, which is why things are progressing. That's why things are happening and positive people are being put into my life because I expect to win. That's it. There's no other choice for me. There's no other choice in life but to win. And so your number one job in life is to fill your cup so far up that it's running over so that you're able to pour into others. Like I have to get up and this energy that y'all see all the time, and I get the whole hashtag she's positive vibe queen and always having vibes and been like this since I was born for real. Um, that's because I'm pouring to myself because I get high off of making other people feel good about themselves. My success is seeing someone else be successful. So the only way I can do that is if I put the time in, I put the effort in, and I wake up. I gotta wake up on 10. I gotta wake up like, what's up? What's up today? What you gonna do? What we doing today? We gonna win? We gonna fight or run? We gonna fight. We gonna fight. We don't run around here. We gonna make it happen. And I had like the most amazing compliments about my girls at the luncheon last week, the twins and Brianna and Jalen. And one of the things Milan pointed out, she was like, your girls, your kids already know about manifesting and energy, and they just like have so much love in them because I put that there. And that's just to the parents. Your kids are watching you. and the grandparents, aunts, uncles, school teachers, all of y'all, we all have a responsibility for our youth. We got to get them examples. We got to show them how to get through things. We got to give an example because they got a hard time out here. We want to act like the kids are out of control, but life right now, the world is. So they need more love. They need more attention. They need more positive energy. They don't need to hear about how horrible they're doing. They need to hear about how great they're doing and how great they can be. So we've got to constantly try to push out that negative energy and fill it up with all the positive energy and love because that's what makes things happen. Think about it. Let's just use an example that everybody can use. When you're in a relationship and you feel good, like say you got this new girlfriend and this new boyfriend, and that beginning, y'all, you so in love. Don't you wake up and feel better? You wake up, you trying to look good. Yo, dad, you smiling all day. You don't even know why you smiling. You feel good. You make good decisions because your mind is in a happy place. That's energy. Think you just look at those things. When you had a bad breakup, you just don't feel good. You don't look your best. You laying around because it's all energy, but that all comes from inside. So, we definitely have to make a commitment to ourselves to show up for ourselves. That's the thing. How I'm gonna survive? I'm gonna survive because I'm the shit. I'm gonna survive because I'm the bomb. I'm gonna survive because I'm not born to be average. I'm gonna survive because I'm made for this. I'm made from greatness. I am great. I was taught to be great, and I'm ready to take over the world. And I don't. I like good. I like great things. I want to travel the world. I want to get up. I want to be on the beach with my margarita. Whenever I feel like it was somebody, I would like somebody with a fan that looks really good, fanning me while I'm laying there on the beach. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I would love that. But that's what I would like. And the only way I'm gonna have that is I put this work in, get to this money, and get my bills paid. And then me and my good friends, we on the beach, y'all. We on the beach. That's the Galena. I love you, G Unit. We always say we on the beach because your perspective becomes your passion. I mean, your prison or your passport. Do you get that, y'all? Your perspective becomes your prison or your passport. Because how you think is either going to keep you locked down. If you don't feel good about yourself, you don't think you're going to make it, you're going to stay stuck. You're going to stay locked down. You'll make bad decisions. But if your perspective is that you are amazing, you're going to do things, that's your passport. You can go anywhere in the world you want to go. You can do anything that you want to do. You can accomplish anything that you want to do. So just remember that, okay? And I've been having some really good stuff happening. One thing I had a little something that I've noticed that I've talked about the culture of the Midwest and down south, and I have this friend that's like a country boy friend, and I want y'all Midwesterners to take a note out of these country men's book. Y'all got to bring chivalry back, right? Um, they seem to just cater and care and pay attention. And so I just want to bring some of that country energy up here to Cleveland. We need that. That's just something I just want to throw out there to y'all. And if y'all don't think that's true, then y'all chime in and tell me that y'all got that up here. But I do want to say that I just want to say thank you to all the people this last week that have been super amazing, that have been showering me with love because I's retired now, y'all, and also getting a who's who and just being excited for this new chapter and excited. We already booked everywhere. I don't know how I was gonna do this tour. I had some vacation time, but I was gonna be real creative with it. But we got CJ Stars tour coming up. We got the Comedy Mafia, the Mob. We got the Mob coming up, which we will be on Urban Grandstand Digital Network, UGD, with James. He is the Mob, and that will be coming out mid July. We have a new podcast that's coming up. We got some amazing skits. We got CJ Starr's new Netflix TV show that I am the writer and producer of. So I mean, I don't want y'all. That's why I got to make sure, Mama, okay, I'm good. It was just a major shock, but I mean, we got great things coming up for the Netflix show, and definitely gonna be having some auditions for that. People to come out for that show. It just all the things. Milan's getting ready to start a band and her tour. It is really really good. And Black Swan, her new book. She's working on it. We'll be finishing her book up, and we'll probably, honestly, probably won't premiere her book until September. But we'll be doing candle making classes with poetry. This will be coming out in September, and she'll be having her tour with her book. I'm super excited for her. Is that CO? I think that's CO, but if it's not, shout out to CO. Hey, hey, hey. Um, we have so many things that are coming up. If y'all want to book any of the comedians or the R&B artists, definitely DM me, give me a call. Y'all know how to find me. Love Yourself 111 Productions or DM me or whatever. So you don't have my number, I don't know, you'll find me. Not hard to find. We out here in the streets. We out here making big things happen. I'm super excited. Um, and tomorrow we got a big show. Dominique, y'all know Dominique from Comic View. Y'all know Dominique. I don't know if y'all do, but she been on BET. Um, she is here, and CJ will be headlining. I mean, not headlining. She will be opening up for Dominique at Sam Sips tomorrow. They have two shows: a 4 p.m. show and an 8 p.m. show at the Libby Road Sam Sips. It's gonna be a vibe. And I gotta, first of all, let me just stop and say thank you to Sam Sips. Sam Sips is, man, I love networking and building relationships, but when you build a super genuine relationship with somebody like Sam who has so much influence over Cleveland and over Chicago, he is such a genuine soul, and I really look forward to just keep on building our relationship and just doing so many events. He has a super awesome place. It's Silks on Libby. It's such a vibe, y'all. It's so grown and sexy and so much fun. And speaking of that, there's also Milan and Preem. Y'all know Preem. Who birthday? Who birthday? Y'all know that song, don't y'all? Yeah. All right, so Preem, hottest artist in Cleveland, right? Um, he has a show July 22nd. Him and Milan have a show together. So y'all got tickets on Eventbrite. Check that out. It's a lot of stuff going on. Y'all got ways to tap in and ways to support. So I expect to see y'all out there in the building for all of those events. That's going to be major. If oh, I cannot forget and let this day go by without saying happy birthday to Mac Madness. He is so awesome. Like, he is my personal trainer, but we have now become really good friends. He's been on my show twice, and I'm bringing him back. He's about to be a reoccurring guest. For one, the ladies like to look at him. Shout out to his beautiful wife. We already know he married. Y'all can't touch him, but you can look. But and he's funny and he's hilarious. Like, I tell him all the time, he's gonna be my next comedian that I'm gonna be managing because he is. I'm in the gym dying, y'all. The stories that he tells is crazy. And sometimes I'm sitting there listening, and I be hanging on like, what? And then next thing you know, it was a joke. I'm like, boy. But Mac Madness, he's a great man. I love good men. He's a great father. He's a great husband. He's
Hey, Christian.
Sam still got her at his place tomorrow, and CJ will be the featured comedian on the ticket. So look, are you excited about tomorrow?
Um, yes, I just want to say that I'm looking for a special diaper to wear for both shows.
A diaper? Okay, what you need a diaper for? You got to top up the something.
Oh, is the mic on? Can y'all hear me? I need diapers because my bladder is weak, and over the years from certain activities, I can't hold in my urine.
Oh, okay.
So when I get nervous,
You feel yourself?
I just a little.
Okay, so I hope she has one for tomorrow because we ain't got time for that. You're going to be cute in your outfit. Gonna be cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's so funny, y'all. She's silly. Did you find your bra for your long titties?
I did not.
Okay. So she's in search of bra. She is part of the television community you're a part of.
I'm glad you asked. I'm a part of LBLT. That stands for long belly and long titties. And we're taking over 2023 and 2024.
Yes, I think I'm part of that too. I wasn't really trying to be, but after she brought up and talked about the dynamics of it, I'm definitely a part of that. But you know, y'all don't see that because I keep them up. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep these all the way up. Y'all don't got none. Y'all never gonna see these long titties unless we go together. And you're real special if you get to see these, okay? See what she brings out. She come here and make me crazy. What up, Mocha, DJ Mo, Better, and Nasty Nanny? What's up, girl? So thanks for coming by. I was just shutting down because I'm ready to go. I thought I had to babysit. I don't have to babysit now. So we out here in the streets. Yes.
You already know it.
We out here. We got to have some fun. We got to have some fun.
Good to see y'all. I'm going to snap. Make sure y'all come out tomorrow.
Yes, come out 4 p.m. and an 8 p.m. show. We're going to be out there. And, oh, yeah, you know what? I wanted to say shout out to Timbuktu. Timbuktu, definitely want to give you some love. He popped up at my luncheon last week for the Who's Who, and he did not have to do that. I love you, Timbuktu. He's part of the team. He's actually going to be one of the reoccurring actors in CJ's Netflix show that she has coming out. So he's going to be a feature in there. He's actually going to be on there all the time. So, and Timbuktu was funny, man. I love his energy. We love you, Timbuktu. But to everybody, I'm out. Peace. Be good or be good at it. We'll talk to Reese. I'll see you next week. 1 p.m. to 3. It's a vibe. Always. Love yourself. Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Ooh, ooh.
You look fantabulous.
Lighting girl. You still out? You still
I had the windows down. So the truck was moving slower because the windows was down. I was doing 80 but really 60. I was like, doing 50. What was going to cut it over there? I was like,